Why should a class have only one reason to change? This question gets at the heart of the single responsibility principle, and it prevents 90% of spaghetti code disasters. This is the single responsibility principle, or SRP, the first principle in solid design. It states that a class should have one and only one reason to change. In other words, each class should do one thing and do it well. When a class has multiple reasons to change, it means it's juggling multiple responsibilities. This creates tightly coupled code where different concerns get tangled together. Imagine a user class that handles both database persistence and email notifications. Now, every time you change how emails work, you risk breaking database logic and vice versa. This creates a dangerous ripple effect. When you modify code for one responsibility, you can accidentally break or affect completely unrelated functionality. A small change to email formatting could suddenly cause database transactions to fail. This makes your codebase fragile and unpredictable. Here's a concrete example. This user manager class violates SRP because it handles user validation, database operations, and email sending. To refactor this, we split it into 3 focus classes: user validator, user repository, and email service. Now, each class has exactly one reason to change. The benefits are clear. Focus classes are easier to test because you're testing one behavior at a time. They're easier to maintain because changes are isolated. And they're easier to understand because each class has a clear, single purpose. Remember, one responsibility per class means focused, maintainable, and testable code. Practice identifying the single purpose of every class you write, and your code will thank you. Ready to practice for your next interview? Interview Mentor lets you answer real questions just like this one. After each answer, you get a detailed grade and personalized tips to improve. Watch your scores climb as you keep practicing.